Hey you guys, get ready with me while I answer your questions. Okay, so today is, I'll put the date on the screen. I should know what the date is, but for some reason I don't. But today is the day that I'm going to be answering some questions that you guys put on my Instagram poll. And I'm gonna get ready for my sister's opening night. We're both in Once Upon a Mattress right now, and I had my opening night last night, which actually went amazing. I'd have to think about it. It went really good for like our first full run through with costume changes and everything. And this afternoon is her first show, so we're gonna go see it. So I'm about to get ready. I have my whole fit on, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about the makeup. So I'm gonna take you through my little routine while I answer your questions. Alright, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is I already did my skincare and took my whole shower. Now I'm going to go in first with the Glossier foundation. This is my Ride or Die. It's really natural looking base foundation. It doesn't look like foundation, especially because I put it on with my fingers. So it looks more like a skin tint, but just with more coverage. Alright, so let's go to the first question. The first question I got is, would you still be in Roxy even without a corset? Okay, the answer to that question is no. Not because like I just wouldn't have been in it, it's because I didn't know about Roxy before corset. Like I didn't know it existed. I think how it happened was my voice teacher sent my mom the link to their audition because I had been saying I wanted to be in another show, specifically a dance-centered show. And so that popped up, and that was like my first interaction with them ever. So if it wasn't for a chorus line, I don't think I would have found Roxy. Maybe if they'd done another show and I like found it, but that was really the reason that I went there, was for the show. And then once the show was over, I've just continued to take classes there, and now I'm in this show with them called Once Upon a Mattress. So yeah, but I'm very happy that I auditioned for that and that I found the place because they're all insanely talented, good, fun people, and I enjoy hanging around with them. Alright, first question done. This is already so hard because I'm trying to look in the camera to answer the question, but I also need to like look in the mirror because I don't trust the camera. Alright, so I just finished putting in my Glossier. I'm just gonna put in Glossier, excuse me. I just kind of go by my eyes to see like where I need more, and I'll just put little dots and blend it in. So let's move on to the second question. Do I have any college in mind after I graduate? And somebody else asked if I'm going to performing arts college, which colleges are my tops. So I'll kind of just answer all those questions in one. So another question was, when do I finish high school? I'm homeschooled and I am on an accelerated pace because I worked through the last summer. So I'm graduating in February, probably late February, because I haven't been doing as much school because I've had so many rehearsals in musical theater. But yeah, that's when I graduate high school, and I'm 16, going to be 17 this year. So this is a topic we talk about a lot in my house with my parents. I would go to a performing arts school if I do go to a college, but since I'm so young and since I look even younger than I am, I'm 16, but a lot of people think I'm like 12. Believe it or not 12, like 13, 14, people think I'm like younger. So I really want to take these couple of years, like until I'm 21, 20 really, to just audition. And I'm also really passionate about my music, so I really do want to work on my music and getting that out, and just auditioning for acting roles and getting more experience and things that I can just put on my resume, because you know, ultimately for a performer, college is to perfect your craft and become better at it. And I feel like you also get that from experiencing it and doing it and being in the moment on sets, on stage and things like that. So that's really my goal, is to just get out there and start doing stuff straight away, if that's possible. But someone also asked what colleges are my tops. If I do end up, something changes and I end up going to a performing arts college, I would definitely, my top ones are UNCSA, NYU Tisch, and RADA. Those are my top three. And I think no matter what, I'm going to wait until I'm 18 to submit to all these colleges, because one of my top choices is RADA, because I just love British actors. I think they're so good at what they do, and a lot of the alumni that work here in America are from RADA. But you have to be 18 because it's an international school. It's in London to apply. So I think I would just wait till I'm 18 to apply to those. But those are my top three: UNCSA, probably then RADA, and then NYU Tisch. And UNCSA is top because I went to a summer intensive of theirs last year. It was just an amazing experience. The teachers were amazing, the helpers were amazing. The school itself is like beautiful. there's so many resources, and I just loved it. And it's funny because the person that asked me this question, I went to the intensive with, so shout out Keela. Oh, and I just put on, this is like the second part of my base, which is the Westman Atelier foundation stick. It's a little bit lighter, so I put it on like my hyperpigmentation spots. That's what I do. The next question, when are you gonna start releasing music? I'm releasing my music. It actually should be coming out next week, and today is Sunday, so by next week I mean like this week basically. By the time it comes out, I will be posting on all my socials, my TikTok, my Instagram. They're all linked down below when it comes out, so you can give it a listen. But yes, it's coming out so soon, and it feels so surreal because this has been a dream of mine since I was like 11, since I first started writing songs, and to have it finally come to fruition, I'm just so grateful and so happy to my parents, to everybody that's helped me put this all together. And it's something that I'm very, very proud of, and I just can't wait to get it out there and have everyone hear kind of what I've been working on. You know, all I really have had is like my voice memos and things like that, and that's what people hear. But having the fully produced version, it just sounds so cool. I think you'll enjoy it. But to that, I don't have an exact date yet, but it is coming out this week. Concealer, I use this Ilia concealer. I'm actually almost out. It's the True Skin Serum Concealer. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the concealer and I do obviously under my eyes, like so, my nose, my chin, and then all of these little spots kind of blend in out. All right, now my next step, I'm gonna do a little bit of contour. I take this Fenty Beauty contour stick in the shade Swedish 10, and I go here and I go all the way up to my eyebrow, and then I put that also on my eyelid and on my, like, right under my cheekbone, and then I go up so it's lifted, and then I'll blend all that out. The next question is, what's your next big project? My big project I'm working on right now is my music. This is such a boring questionnaire because almost everything's about my music. But I act, obviously I do film, like I do Five Below ads and things like that, which you know if you watched my very first YouTube video where I kind of give you a little summary of my life. But yes, that is what I'm working towards right now, and just like the rollout, all the social media stuff. Social media is relatively new to me as someone putting things out on social media. Obviously I would look and stuff, but I actually have my own profile. Okay, now I'm gonna put on my bronzer, say Buttermelt, I think it's called, and Deep Bronze. So that's my next big project. Those are the things that I'm really focused on. That's my next big project, and love you too, Zoe. She said I love you too. All right, next thing I'm going to go in with is the Sunkissed Nude Sticks. I got this after watching Zoe Kravitz's Vogue Beauty Secrets because we have like a similar like skin tone, and I thought that it looked so pretty on her. I was like, maybe it'll look pretty on me too, and I think it does. It's like almost like a peachy summery color. The next thing I'm going to do is take this Rare Beauty blush in the shade Hope. Absolutely beautiful. I love pinks like this, and I'm gonna put it like right there. And it has like that really pretty pink look to it. If you can't tell, I kind of put things everywhere when I'm doing my makeup. I don't know why, but I feel like I know what I'm doing. Next thing I'm going to do is put on my powder, Westman Atelier Vital Press Skincare Powder in the shade Dune, and then I press it in my skin. This is also Westman Atelier in the shade Nectar. And then I have a few more questions I'm gonna answer too. What is my favorite thing to do? My favorite thing to do changes every day. Sometimes all I wanna do is read a book. Sometimes all I wanna do is watch Grey's Anatomy or YouTube. Sometimes I get on a songwriting kick and I'll write like 4 songs in a day. It changes, but honestly anything creative, or sleeping. Sleeping's great too. I love taking naps. So yeah, those are some things I do for fun. My acting of course is amazing, so fun. Watching Wicked like 5 times in a day. That's fun to me. All right, now I'm going to take this Urban Decay All Nighter Spray, which I literally got yesterday, which I used for the show, and I feel like it worked really well, so I'm gonna use it again. It just means that your makeup, even if you sweat, like your makeup will literally stay on all day if you put this. This is some Rare Beauty highlighter in the shade Exhilarate. It is very, very breakable. The first time I broke this, I cried, and the second time, it wasn't even my fault. Like, I put my bag on the floor. I guess I must have put it down pretty hard, and I open it, and I opened this thing, and it's broken. This part I really have to focus on, so I'm gonna let my setting spray dry a little bit and do some touch-ups and answer a few more questions. The next question I have is my favorite class at Roxy. My favorite class at Roxy is my voice team class. Alyssa, you know this. That's probably why you asked. It's my favorite class because, I don't know, I went there for musical theater. I like singing. It's a lot of fun. I like the teacher that teaches the class. I love the people I take class with, which we all got like so close this year. I don't know what it was, why we weren't that close before. I love it. That's why it's my favorite class. Another question. What is my favorite place to be at and who are you with? My favorite place to be is in my bed by myself. Let me actually think. That is true. What I just said is true. That's one of my favorite places to be. But my favorite place to be, honestly, I'm such a homebody. Like, I'm at home so much of the time. It's kind of crazy. Like, when I tell you I don't go out, I think it's at home with my family. That's where I feel the best, the most comfortable, having fun. I just love my family. I'll go anywhere with my family. I can be wherever I want as long as I'm with my family, then I'm happy and at peace. Alright, next up is the Panoramic L'Oreal Mascara, which is absolutely amazing. This I really have to lock in. One side is done, and the other side, you see the difference? You see the difference? Hey! Alright, so I'm going to take this Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer in the shade Ebony, of course, because I have black eyebrows. And I had a request to sing this song, so I'm gonna sing the one line I know for Kami. Here it goes. My best friend's brother is the one for me. My best friend's brother. Okay, that's all she gets. I can't tell if I ever do like too much of my eyebrows until I leave the bathroom because the lighting like messes everything up. This is what they look like right now, so I can't tell. First I went in with the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk in the shade Medium. Next, I'll go with the Makeup Forever Brown, Limitless Brown, the liner. And to finish my lip combo, I'm going to take the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Vanilla Cream Pie, which is this really pretty pink color, like this. And my makeup is officially done. Woo! Let me answer the last question. The last question I got was, what future do you see yourself in with acting? Really heavy question to end on, in a good way. But the future I see myself in with acting, honestly, a future where I'm working consistently is a future I would love just to be acting consistently with. I mean, I have a whole list of directors I want to work with and projects I want to do, and honestly, you know, I want to start directing my own stuff as soon as possible, just with my friends that act as well. I write my own screenplays, so those are all sources of inspiration for me. So yeah, I want to be behind the camera just as much as I want to be in front of the camera, so that's where I see myself, and just act on stage, on screen, in any way, shape, or form. Short films, I want to do absolutely everything. And that brings this video to an end. Whoa! Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for getting ready with me. Thank you for listening to me answer your questions. It's my first time ever doing something like this. I don't know if I really ate that hard, but I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video, whatever that may be, for some more quality one-on-one time. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I love you. Bye.